Alright, hey everyone, welcome to my review of the Target exclusive DC Multiverse Gold Label Flash figure from the Flashpoint series. So here's the Flash. Man, I don't know. I'm really excited to finally have this figure, and I want to show you why. I mean, this head sculpt, for starters, is great. I mean, McFarlane has gotten really good with like their portraits of comic characters, and I mean, this just looks great. Overall, I think the paint job is pretty good. I mean, this is just like a standard like all red figure with some paint, but we can see right here, like on the diaper thing, it's sculpted. It's like a lightning effect, but at least on mine, you can see it's kind of not really the best paint work. There's some like chipping and like some red visible, which kind of sucks. The logo on the chest is also painted, not sculpted like we saw with the Batman figure, which is kind of disappointing, but overall I still think this is a good looking figure. Again, on the arms, the lightning effects is also painted. Wish that could have been sculpted. I think right here, yeah, it's kind of a little sloppy, but what can you do? This one's probably more better out, but like right here, it breaks. But I mean, overall, I still think this is a good looking figure. Going down to like the boots, these are all sculpted as well with a little sculpting detail. I wish these were painted like the little pins for the toe joints, but it doesn't really break up the figure too much. But I mean, it's a pretty solid figure, and this is on the Booster Gold and Blue Beetle body buck. So if you have one of those figures, then you kind of know what the articulation is for this one as well. But getting to the articulation, head is on a ball joint. You can look side to side pretty smoothly. It is kind of loose on mine. You can look up that much. You can look down that much, which is alright. You can tilt side to side. Be careful with these little antenna things because they are soft plastic, so be careful not to bend them. What else? Shoulders can go up all the way. Double pins on the elbows can go that much. Your McFarlane wrists that are pretty typical. And then also you guys like the rotation right here. Pivot that much this side. You can pivot that much this side. You can go back that much. You can go forward that much, which isn't great. He does also have bicep swivel, which is nice. Down here to the legs, he can kick up that much. You can also bend this much. You can kick out this much. You can do like the full splits, which is cool. And then you can pivot, hinge, and then you have toe articulation. You can go forward about this much and go back that much, which isn't bad at all. Now for me, the drawbacks of this figure are like the tiny wrists that don't really good, and ultimately the lack of accessories. The ones he does come with are pretty cool. Aside from the Build-A-Figure pieces, Flash does come with an alternate head, and I guess his like cowl like mask down, which is really cool when you actually put this head on, and I'll show you what that looks like right now. So this is what Barry looks like without that mask on, and again, this head sculpt looks really great. And I love the inclusion of like the hood down, so it like kind of looks seamless. I mean, overall, I think this is a decent accessories. I wish they would have come with like some lightning effects or maybe some alternate hands, because these are not the best when it comes to trying to get cool running poses with Barry. But I mean, overall, I do think this head sculpt and these accessories are pretty cool. For some comparisons, here is the Flash next to the Gold Label Beast Boy. Here he is next to the Raven from the Titans wave that came out earlier this year. Here he is next to the Nightfall Catwoman. Next to the Jake Garrett Flash, and he is a little bit taller than this new Flash. Here he is next to the Thing, which is a Marvel Legends figure. There he is next to Ultron, who's also another Marvel Legends figure that I have a review of, so if you want to check that out. And last but not least, here he is next to the Nightfall Batman figure, which I have a review up if you want to go check him out. And I mean, these two just look They just look amazing together. I can't wait for that new Wonder Woman that's supposed to be coming out, I think, later this year. And I don't know, I may have to get the new Hush Superman. I may have to go for that one to get that classic Superman look, because at this point, that's what I'm just waiting for. I'm waiting for a more classic Superman. But I mean, these two just look great together, and I can't wait to build up my Justice League. Now, overall, I do think this is a great figure, one that I highly recommend you pick up. If you're able to see him at Target, please pick him up, because I don't know where else you're going to be able to find him, because he's still hard to get online, and he's still, at least the stores around me, very, very rare to see in person. But again, my only gripes are I wish he came with some extra hands, maybe some lightning effects, but overall I do think this is still a solid figure, one that you should definitely pick up. And if you have other Flash figures like I do, you can just pop on any lightning effect that you have, and he just looks great being able to pose. Follow my Instagram, it's at Collectible Critiques, the same username as the YouTube channel. I'll be posting pictures that I've taken with this figure, and overall I do think it's one that you should definitely pick up. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. But let me know what you guys think. Are you going to pick him up? Have you already picked him up? Let me know your thoughts. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.